What is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I am still coming at you from the Loves in Holcomb, Kansas. Pretty sure the load's not going to be ready anytime soon, so just plan on coming back here, going to sleep and chilling. But just wanted to kind of talk about this load that I'm on, and I'm really not that happy about the load. It's a load that I got off of home time in Denver, Colorado, picking up in Holcomb, Kansas, going to Swedesboro, New Jersey, with a second drop in Springfield, Massachusetts. Not any place I really like to go, but sometimes when you're coming off of home time, you gotta do what you just gotta do. So typically I don't turn down any loads coming off of home time, but I really don't like this load. One thing I do want to say, listen, if you happen to be out in the Denver yard, and I don't even know why I gotta say this, it's sort of like one of them little, for us older people, what's that little thing they used to say, one of these kids is doing his own thing, or whatever that thing is. You older people know what I'm talking about. But we have a yard in Denver, and I'm hoping it doesn't get taken away from us, because we got people parking trailers in everybody else's spots and all this kind of stuff. We have this new drop yard in Denver, clearly marked prime, back row, right? We got people parking their shit in other people's spots and everything like that. And what I'm afraid of is that this shit is gonna come to a head, and they're gonna stop allowing us to park trailers and stuff there, sort of like what I hear is going on in some other places, some other drop yards. So if you happen to be dropping a trailer at the Denver yard, it's pretty obvious. There's a whole bunch of prime trailers on the back row. That's where you should be. I could almost see if there was not a spot that was available to park back there, but there were clearly at least 3 spots where this driver could have parked, and decided to park it in this other row up in somebody else's spot. So I think that's going to come to a head at some point. But anyway, just try to just make common sense decisions. So somebody asked a question about deadheading. Getting asked to deadhead a whole bunch of miles, things like that. And I really don't have any guidance on that in terms of if I would do it, wouldn't do it. A lot of it's going to depend on where I'm at, where they're asking me to deadhead to. If I'm in the Northeast, I'll deadhead 1,000 miles to get out of there. But, just joking. But, once I get above about a 400-mile deadhead, then I really start thinking about it. And if it's going to kind of make sense depending on where I'm at. If I'm in an area where I know there's freight and they're asking me to deadhead 800 to 1,000 miles, I may not really do that without further explanation. Or if I'm this conversation came up because somebody was telling me that they're in Utah and they're asking them to deadhead all the way out to Colorado to pick up a load. Now, I would and I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that load. If the weather is fine in Utah and I know there's a storm coming across from the west, I may take that deadhead just to beat it across I-80. But if I-80 is already having issues with either wind, snow, or whatever, probably not gonna be that receptive to make that deadhead. I may just wait it out and see what else comes available. Or there's always, especially if you're in Utah, seems like there's always loads that are, I guess this could be, out of the fire into the, whatever they say, out of the frying pan into the fire, whatever, but they always got loads that are dropped in Salt Lake City going out to multiple places in California. Not that I'd like to go to California, but sometimes that may be a better route. So I'm not against deadheading. I know I don't ever think about, this is my money I'm spending or anything like that. I'm firmly a believer that everything averages out. So I don't turn it down on that, but I would turn things down if I just didn't think it made common sense to do it. Like, I forget where somebody told me they were getting asked to deadhead from. But wherever they were getting asked to deadhead from, it didn't seem like 800 miles would have been the, like, I could have maybe seen from where they were at 300 miles. Like, there was just too many points where we have freight between mile 0 and mile 800 to where I don't think that really made sense. But, like I said, I might ask a couple questions and either decline it or do it. But that being said, I have 100% faith in my fleet manager, so whatever he says in the long run is probably something I do, even if it's not in my best interest at that moment, because what's in my best interest in the moment may not be what's in my best interest down the line, meaning maintaining a good relationship is more important than me getting screwed on this one deadhead. So anyway, just wanted to come on here real quick. A lot of people saying they're not getting any notifications of my videos. I was like, I know I'm putting out good content. No, I'm just joking. My shit's not that good. But people are saying they're not getting notifications that I'm putting videos out. So I don't know if I'm just not putting out enough videos. I'm not making enough videos. I'm cursing too much. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys that are here stopping by. As always, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.